Welcome back to another exciting episode of Baker Dave Presents. Once again, we're here at Morgan Hall. It's one of the residence halls here at Temple University. It's a working kitchen, so you might hear some noise in the background. Things might be going on. I have a very special guest today, President of the student body here at Temple University, Ryan Rinaldi. He said the first thing he wanted to do once he became president was come on Baker Dave Presents, and here he is. He brought with him his mother's recipe for chicken scampi, coming right up. Excellent. Thank you, Ryan Rinaldi, visiting us today.
Thanks for having me.
Student body president, right?
Yeah.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It's Thank you so much. I'm excited. Going to be a great year. But
Awesome.
you would think when you're running for student government that this isn't necessarily the first thing that comes to mind when you.
I think
when you
it
win.
is. I think from now on, this is the we're going to Disney World. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Like I had.
You just won the student government
president.
elections. What are you going to do? I'm going to go on
I'm
Baker
going
Dave
on
Presents.
Baker Dave Presents.
Yeah.
Right. That'll be awesome. See if we can get this started.
Yeah.
So today we're making
Chicken scampi. My mother's great recipe.
which is always like I don't think of chicken as scampi. I'm gonna be honest with
I
you,
know it's
people
usually shrimp. Yeah.
or,
No, that's okay. No, we're sticking with the white meat here. We're going chicken scampi.
Okay.
My mom's been making it for years.
It's a lot of ingredients. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
There's bowls everywhere.
Nothing wrong with being unique. We need a little taste of everything, but that's what makes it great. So, this is a recipe that I've, when you have your birthday, your parents ask you, well, where do you want to go for dinner for your birthday? I say, I want to stay in and eat chicken scampi.
Really?
Yeah, this is by far my favorite meal that my mom makes.
I hope I don't screw it up then.
Well,
I hope you don't screw it up.
probably
It'd be
will, but
embarrassing.
it's okay.
I'll act like it's.
She's
way
probably going to be
awesome
watching this
than
too, so
I'm
she'll
sure she will.
be watching and be like, you
You're
know
her
what?
son and-
He's not doing it quite right.
Yeah.
And then
she's gonna be judgmental too.
Probably.
Okay.
Hey,
Awesome. Thanks, Mom.
You know how chefs are when they cook. I'm sure you know better than anybody, right?
Your mom's a chef?
No, but she cooks.
I mean, she is a chef. She's cooking at home and she makes this beautiful recipe, and you don't have to make money to be a chef.
That's true. That's true.
Chef's overrated, anyways. The whole.
Yeah, that's why you're a baker. Baker Dave.
Exactly. Chef's way overrated.
All right. So yeah, we gonna do a few different things here at once. We're gonna.
So we got the butter melting.
Yeah.
Stick of butter. That's a lot of butter. But scampi is a lot of butter.
Yeah.
That's what
yeah.
scampi is. Butter and garlic
So
usually.
we can turn this on low because that's gonna go quick. Let's go over the ingredients here, shall we? I'm not even gonna know them all. All right. So.
For later.
Yeah, we have some Worcestershire sauce.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I think so.
No, it's not.
No?
See how red it is there?
What
That's
is it?
actually a hot sauce.
Oh, that's Tabasco sauce.
That's a brand name.
This is
that we're not
Worcestershire
mentioning,
sauce.
but it's
What's
hot-
the
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire? Yeah, whatever. We got some minced garlic, salt and pepper. You need salt and pepper.
Everybody eats salt and pepper.
You get your parsley.
Parsley, right?
And your Parmesan cheese and your chicken and breadcrumbs. And of course, what did I say?
That's what you said. You were and
what is this? I don't
sherry.
know. Sherry. Oh, cooking sherry. Yeah, that is part of the recipe.
Right.
And then of course a lot of chicken broth here. We got some
Chicken
chicken
broth.
broth. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna flour our chicken and we're gonna put it in a nice little casserole dish. You gonna dip that, or I'll come around here.
Yeah, good. You
All
got
right.
the chicken. You got the flour and stuff.
So we got our chicken. Look out here, and we're gonna put that in some flour here.
Dredging it.
Dredge it in flour. That's what the recipe said.
That's what you're doing. You're dredging it in flour. Do you need to spray the pan or not?
Yeah, we probably should.
I didn't bring any spray. I was just asking if you needed to.
At this point, let's just put some.
Let's just go with it. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
I think all the
the heck
sauce
with
and
it.
stuff. I really just wanted to see if it stumbled you a little bit. Luckily,
It's okay.
it did.
This is not what I do.
No
for a living.
offense. I think
No,
it's
it's
hysterical
okay.
getting people off their game.
Yeah, this is not my game to begin with. Jeez.
Maybe you're gonna be a chef. What are you doing at school? Like, what's your end goal? You want to be president of the United States or something?
That'd be cool.
So,
my mother, who's gonna be watching this, is hates the fact that, or she hates politics.
And you are student body president.
Yeah. So when we
she's
won,
not
she was like,
Great.
"Tell me that's the last campaign you're ever gonna run." And I was like, "Yeah, probably not," because I
You
really
doing
do.
law, or like what are you going?
No,
to school
I'm going to school for finance. I'm a big business guy, but I think that people with a business background can bring a lot to the public sector. So we'll see.
for? Like a Ross Perot. That might be before your time.
Kind
Never
of,
mind.
yeah, something like that. But kind of like not necessarily. Never mind.
Doesn't
But all right, so we have the chicken in the nice little pan here, and now we're going to.
Before you put the sauce on, you put stuff on top of the chicken. So maybe you could do that now, right?
No. We put all. Oh, did we?
Yeah, we put. According to the recipe you told me, you put the cheese and the
Jeez.
parsley on.
Okay.
Then we pour the stuff.
Let's do that. Yeah, let's
So
do
why
that.
don't you do that while the
Yeah, we'll
butter's
put
still melting?
some Parmesan. I don't remember. We'll put some cheese on
That's
the.
some fresh shredded Parmesan, not that, you know,
Ooh, this I
shaken
could
stuff.
tell. I could tell it's
Right?
fresh. Yeah, it's got that texture. We're gonna sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on here.
Nothing's too good for you, Mr. President.
Oh, stop.
You gotta use
If anybody here at Temple knows how to flatter, it's Baker Dave. I'll tell you that much.
If only it got me somewhere, right?
We're gonna put some parsley on here too. Not too much. I took a lot here.
That's,
That-
it's
that
fresh
looks pretty
parsley,
good.
so actually it's not as strong as dried parsley. Because
Okay.
of it, so you'll be fine.
All right. And we're gonna put some salt and pepper on it too. Just-
Always salt your meat. I'm
All right.
being serious. Like, no, you should always put seasoning on your whatever meat. What are you laughing at?
I don't know. It was just the way you said it was funny.
That's me. I'm a fun guy.
Baker Dave, you're a piece of work. You know that?
Yep.
Let's look at that. Isn't that
That
nice?
looks beautiful. You want to show the camera now?
Oh, we're gonna show the camera. Yep.
Okay, so our
Bam.
butter is good and going. Good and
All
going.
right. So now we're gonna put all the rest of the ingredients
What are we,
in
what's
here.
this?
That is Tabasco sauce.
Oh, excellent. I want to
Yeah.
make sure that you knew what
About
you were doing.
10 shakes, approximately
Right.
10 shakes
Well,
of
do you want to
Tabasco
start
sauce.
with the sherry?
Yeah, we'll put the, this is about a half cup of cooking sherry. We'll throw that bad boy in there.
Let's slow this down a little bit.
And then we're going to take the Tabasco sauce, about approximately 10 shakes. And we're going to put that, I shouldn't have said
was-
Tabasco. I said Tabasco
doesn't
on
matter.
camera. They're gonna have,
red pepper
Temple's gonna have a
sauce, how's
lawsuit
that?
soon enough. And we're gonna have some minced garlic too, a nice little spoonful of minced garlic. Baker Dave was kind enough to,
Pre-mince.
yeah, pre-mince and
Well, I didn't know if
pre-measure.
I don't know if it was safe for you to use a knife. I didn't know what your mom called and told me not to let you use
Big-
knives.
Did she?
No. That would have been great though. If she
Gonna
had,
say.
right? Don't let my boy use a knife.
And then we're gonna put some, what is this? This
What
is
is that
the
called?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Whatever. Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire
Yeah,
sauce.
there's
You know
some
what that
words
is?
I just
Usually
can't
it's in
say.
Barbecue sauce. It uses Worcestershire when you
Really?
make. Yeah, it's like vinegar, brown sugar. It's a lot of
I
goodness.
don't know. Do you have something to stir this with? And then we'll put.
Your finger, right? No, I'm kidding. Don't do that.
I wasn't gonna do it, Baker Dave.
We also have.
So then we also have some nice chicken broth. And look at that. Oh boy. This is.
I think of scampi as a lot lighter too, like more of a.
It's.
I guess
I'm
buttery
telling you,
white,
it's
like
unique.
I've never heard of Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah.
And
See, you messed you up too.
no, I didn't.
Yeah.
I did that to make you feel better.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard of having that in like scampi.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I can't justify it.
I'm gonna be honest.
It just
okay,
tastes
so
good.
You gave me this recipe, and I'm a chef, so I'm
Yeah.
like, look, this is not. This doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay, what doesn't make sense to
Well, you dredged it in flour and then stuck it in a pan.
you? Yeah.
That's not cooked yet or anything.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen that done. Generally, and this is just it's some advice for people out there. I'm not saying you have to listen to me. You have to listen to Mr. President, do whatever you want to do. But
You can trust me.
usually, whenever you're baking meat, like chicken or something like that, what you'll do is you'll sear it somehow. For this, because we went to the trouble of dredging in the flour, I would have seared it off in the pan. Not cooked it completely, but just gotten a little crust on it. It keeps the juices in. Another thing might be to put it in a broiler. If you didn't do that, just broil it for a few minutes at a high heat, just to, again, seal it and keep your juices in. I'm not sure that we're obviously not doing that here. Like we're not doing that. I don't know if it makes a difference.
So
but
what?
It
Let
seems
me ask
to me
you
like
this.
maybe the flour, the only reason the flour is there is to thicken the sauce.
Let me ask you
Like you
this.
could have just added the flour to the sauce,
Yeah,
maybe.
I understand that completely.
I'm just guessing.
No, I'm going to ask you a few
don't know.
questions too, because I'm. This is a learning experience for both of us.
Excellent.
So what is the definition of a casserole?
Well, because that's the other thing I wanted to bring up later is so we're gonna make the rice later, and
Yeah.
I totally imagine this. First of all, I didn't know. I've never had it over rice. I would think that would be over
Oh,
noodles.
I
like
love
scampi
rice. I love rice. If there's anything in the world that I love, it's rice. I don't know why. It's not really
It tastes
tasteful.
like nothing,
It tastes
and
like,
it's like-
but it's like for me, I could just
but
eat
you're
it
not bland
forever
at
and
all.
ever.
You're just saying that rice is something you like.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyways, but I would seriously not even make the rice on the side. I'd probably put it on there with all the liquid you need for the rice and bake the whole thing then, if you weren't searing it all at the same time.
That would create an odd texture. Trust me, when this comes out.
Have you done that before?
No.
Then how do you know it's creating an odd texture?
Because you could just tell.
It
When
sounds
you
like
bake
what's
rice,
that, the rice-a-roni
if you bake rice, it just
treat,
doesn't come
like,
out
what
well.
Sounds like a thing, like a
No.
one of those boxes you get in the store. You ever use those? I don't remember what they.
Yeah, I
like-
know. And they're crap. Yeah.
But I'm saying like the same type of thing. You just stick the rice in the liquid and you lay the chicken on top and you put it in the oven.
But when you bake rice, and
How
trust
long
me,
does
and I
that
love
cook? A
rice.
long
This
time,
is
or-
probably good.
That's probably good.
Yeah. When you bake rice, it just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't taste right.
Have you baked rice before?
Uh,
Or are you just saying that?
I could just imagine because
So you have no idea because I got a secret for you. Pretty much every day here we bake rice.
How do you
Because it's
bake
easy.
rice?
Because what you do, you stick in a hotel pan and you fill it up with rice and
Yeah.
halfway, and then you fill up twice as much, like pasta.
It loses its like
in
moisture.
water. No, you wrap it. You
Oh.
wrap it in foil or saran wrap or whatever, and you bake it in the oven. It keeps all the moisture in, and it actually makes
it
it better rice.
kind of steams. It steams.
exactly.
Yes. So it's not. Yeah.
So
All right.
actually,
All
you're
right.
completely wrong.
I'm on the
No
right
offense.
track.
A little.
I'm on the right track.
But I mean,
Dave.
as long as you understand like money and politics, really, you don't need to do this, right? You're gonna get married someday, or somebody else will take care of you. Right?
That'd be
Or
nice.
maybe not,
but
but
it's
I mean-
always good to take the mother's recipe with
I mean,
you.
even if you're president, you probably the United States, he has chefs. He doesn't have to cook.
Yeah, I
right?
know.
So
but
it's
I have
it's not
I have
that
a long
important.
ways until then, Baker Dave. But all right, so we're gonna put this over the top here of our chicken. Here we go. Look
Go
at
to
this.
town.
This may or may not end in me going to the hospital.
Now, I did give you a smaller pan, so if you feel like you don't want it to go that far over the chicken,
No,
that's
it's
fine.
okay.
Oh, it goes.
We'll throw
in.
it all in there.
Oh, look at that. See,
Bam.
No joke. It's like it's chicken soup right now.
I know.
Okay.
Now, I don't know what the flour thing is there,
Now
But-
I've got you thinking, right?
but-
you're
but
you're
it's
off.
gotta
You're off your
add
game.
some kind of.
It probably thickens it. It
Yeah,
probably
it
is
probably
instead of
thickens it
you
a little
trying
bit.
to cook it in here, it's like, okay, we'll do
Yes,
it that way. And then
I'm
we don't
assuming that's probably
evenly-
what the case is. But you just gotta go with what Mom says.
Because that's going
You
to
know
help
what I'm saying?
thicken it too, the breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
That's
So what we're gonna
also-
do is we're gonna take the breadcrumbs, and we're just going to actually cover the whole thing. Use a lot of it here. You know, I think we're supposed to put the parsley and all that stuff on top of the breadcrumbs.
Well, we didn't though, so that's okay.
We'll put a little extra on
Mom
top.
will tell you you did it wrong.
Oh, I know she's gonna tell me when is this going on the air?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever it does, I'll make sure I send her an email too. I don't want you to. I don't want her to not see it.
Yeah, no, she's gonna see it.
Okay,
And
so then
she's
this
gonna-
goes in the oven.
Yeah. We'll put that in the oven for, I think it's at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 40 to 45 minutes.
40 to 45 minutes. So
And-
you're kind of
and-
braising the meat, so it should be nice and tender.
Yeah, you're getting all technical on me. I don't know this stuff. As much as I
I
would.
thought for sure you did. I mean, the way we're talking here this whole time, I feel
know-
like all you know is cooking.
Is know how to cook? Yeah. I mean,
I thought maybe CIA was your next stop, right?
no.
And not, well, it could be, right? I mean,
Well, I don't know.
but I was
We'll
thinking
see.
the Culinary Institute instead of the,
Yeah, we'll see. I don't
Okay.
know.
So rice, how do you usually make rice? 'Cause
I usually,
I'm
it's
doing it a little
usually
fancy
very
today.
simple. I put water in a pan or a pot, and you boil the water, and you throw the rice in once it's boiled, and you kind of test it every once in a while and
Kind
see.
of this George Bush thing going on, man. It's kind of cool.
No,
I don't mean to
George
make fun of you. I
Bush.
apologize.
Jeez.
And you boil the rice?
No, it's more like Obama.
Oh, maybe. You're right. No, you're actually right.
Yeah, well, there's a big difference there.
There's a
Big
huge
difference.
difference.
So yeah, we put some water in. We have water around here.
Okay, well, this is what I'm saying. I'm doing it a little different. So,
How do
I
you
love
do?
how you're
How do
doing
you
it.
how do you
We're
make
gonna-
rice?
I'm going to show you how simple a slightly fancier rice is.
Okay.
So we got our heat going. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually throw butter. And because I like to be all super fancy, we have what we call here a mirepoix. You like that?
A mirepoix. So
mirepoix.
basically mirepoix is just a fancy way of saying carrots, onions, and celery.
Absolutely. Right? But it sounds cool, doesn't it?
It kind of does, yeah.
So next
Was that
time
like
you're
French or
doing
something?
that-
Mirepoix?
Yeah. So it's the beginning of a recipe. It's how you start things out. So you'd start with the butter and mirepoix, and you're going to sweat them
Okay.
out. So you're kind of cooking them a little bit, right?
All right.
I need this back. So why don't you tell me
Tell
more
you.
about your time here at Temple? What
So yeah,
are you a
I'm
junior,
gonna be
senior?
be a senior. That's
Okay.
that's a scary thought.
Right?
Um,
So you're all ready. You already have a job lined up and you're ready to go somewhere, right?
No. Thanks for embarrassing me. But no,
Is that
it's
scary or what?
No, it's not scary at all.
In
I'm fine.
2015 to be
But
looking for a job?
It's
I don't know because I haven't looked for a job in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on where I'm looking for a job, but I'm not worried about it
You're
right
thinking
now.
finance though?
Thinking finance, thinking politics. I don't know. I
See how this
really,
year
I really
goes,
just don't
right?
know. Yeah, we'll see how this year goes.
You might be totally over the whole politics thing real
See.
quick.
Probably not. But so yeah, I'm a senior finance major at Fox. I was very involved in Fox before I ran for student government. So I was in charge of the investment association over there, by about 150 members. We worked
you
on
invest in things?
investing in stocks. Yes, we had. It's called the Owl Fund. and we had about $250,000
Holy cow.
under
I hope you didn't lose
under
it.
investment. No, we've beaten the S&P 3 years straight now, so which is our benchmark, which is very good. So I ran that for a little bit. I'm also really involved with. I play club volleyball here at Temple, so I'm a setter.
Volleyball player, huh?
Yeah.
Like beach volleyball? You one of those type people?
I mean, you could play indoor, outdoor, but
You don't
typically
well,
I'm
it's
an
different if
indoor
it's, you
player.
got like a ton of people on the court, or 2 people on the court, isn't it?
Well, yeah. You can play sixes, you can play doubles, you can play quads. You can do anything.
So we have our rice.
Yep.
So then what we do is we can kind of brown the rice a little bit too and give it a little more flavor. The butter will coat the rice and will keep it a little more moist because unlike water, fat doesn't evaporate. So this helps you to ensure that your rice is nice and tender.
And also a little bit
And
less
it might give it a
healthy.
little bit nutty. Well, who wants? I mean, seriously, is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, I'm on a diet, Baker Dave.
See how beautiful that is? It
Oh,
looks kind
man.
of translucent-ish.
It does. It doesn't look cooked, but
No, well,
we're getting
it's
there.
going to have to cook for a long time still. So it might actually get a little bit of color, and that's fine because, like I said, it'll give you a nice nuttiness.
Yeah.
And then I have chicken stock,
Okay.
and see, this is what I was trying to say. Is
Jeez,
that
this is different.
there's no reason why you wouldn't be able to do all this and then lay it on the bottom of your pan with your other flavorings or whatever, because then your rice would then have all those flavorings of the, what kind of sauce is that?
That is the Worcestershire.
Worcestershire
sauce,
and
yeah.
the Tabasco and all that.
I don't know. How do you spell that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But that would have all those flavors in it as well, as opposed to just.
Yeah, I
You know
got
what
you.
I mean?
I got you. I'm just telling you. You don't.
We're going
You
fancy.
let the
today.
geniuses be geniuses.
I
You know what
figured
I'm
if you already screwed up your mom's recipe, this can't be any worse.
saying? Yeah.
Putting the wrong rice on, right?
No, it is what it is.
So
but
this is super simple. Then at this point, I mean, you've done the hard work. You literally just let this come back to a boil, and then once it comes to a boil, you turn it down to a simmer, put a lid on it, and kind of walk away for 10 minutes.
okay. And just
Let it
go.
absorb the water. If it absorbs the water completely and gets dried out, you burn it. That's a problem. Toss it and try again. I apologize. But if you just come back and check it every couple of minutes, once the water's gone, and by the way, the amount is usually a 2 to 1. So if you've got like a cup of rice, you've got 2 cups of liquid, whether it's water or chicken broth or whatever.
Okay.
Simple enough?
Makes sense.
Makes sense. So
So how long will we let this go for? Until
it's
it's
gonna be a few minutes. It's
Gotcha.
got to boil first, then it comes back down. So what? Got any good home stories? Anything like embarrassing stories from your youth?
That's such a
You have to
vague
have
question.
Nah, but you got to have something that no one knows about you. That's like totally like.
And
I
what
don't know, like-
makes you think that Baker Dave Presents is the show that I want
This
to
is the
reveal this
one.
on? I feel like I'm on Oprah or something.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't have to. See,
Barack, tell me something that's very personable to you.
If he was
and-
here, I'd ask him.
Yeah, I know you would.
He wouldn't answer.
He wouldn't answer. I'm not going to answer either.
Okay. You might be a good politician after all.
Yeah.
So then you would lower it and you'd put a lid on it and set that aside.
Where did you get that hat from?
This hat was
Is it
actually
from Disney?
No.
No. Darn.
This hat was actually a gift. I make a lot of my own hats, but this one was actually given to me by.
Will you make your own hats?
I do
Do
actually.
you like knit and all that, or like
Well, it's
whatever you?
sewing,
Sewing. Yeah,
right?
same thing. I don't know.
Same thing. Did you just say that?
No.
You just lost half of your votes when you get out there to be president.
But
All the old ladies, they're not voting for you now. You can't tell the difference between.
what's the demographic that watch this show?
It's,
Typically the older crowd.
Yeah, totally. That's totally my people. I mean, obviously, I'm not getting the younger crowd.
It's on
right?
Temple TV. You would think it would be like the college demographic, but no, you're telling me it's like the 70 or 55 and above.
Wait, are they the only people that sew?
Well,
I'm
most.
not even 55. I'm already sewing.
Hey, what are you?
Practiced it early.
What are you? 30?
Look at you trying to make me feel good.
I usually do that. I usually do that to the old ladies, but for
That's
you,
a shame.
it's
You
just.
did that to me. I'm not even gonna answer that now. So, all right.
Oh, jeez.
So that's just gonna keep cooking. I pretend like I don't have a lid.
I feel
Pretend
sad that all this,
goes to waste. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I'll use it for something. We don't waste anything.
so
here.
much parsley sitting there waiting
So how
to
about
be cooked.
any not embarrassing stories?
Not embarrassing
Just talk
stories.
about, like,
well, my
you know-
brother's coming to Temple next semester.
That's exciting,
Yeah,
right?
he's transferring from Kutztown
Did you do that just
University.
because you became president? He's like, hey, if you're president, I'm coming there so I can get like a free ride or something.
Yeah, no, probably
work that
not.
way?
I'm sure he.
Does he get any benefits from it?
No.
Does anybody
I
get
mean,
it? Do you even get any benefits from it?
I
Seems like a
can't
lot of
answer
work.
that question. I don't know. There are some pros to the job. I mean, I get to do things like this, So, but there's also, there's a lot of stuff going on. You gotta get.
You don't even know what you're doing yet.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. I just.
Do you? What's your platform? What do you change?
Oh my
What's
gosh.
the biggest thing?
I feel like
make?
I feel like I'm on.
I shouldn't do this. I really wanted more personal things.
Yeah. So.
But
I'll give you some personal things. So my sister, who is a great.
So you have a sister and a brother. That's it.
Yeah.
One
My
sister,
brother's
one brother?
20. My sister's 15. She's gonna be 16. That's scary.
My daughter's gonna be 15.
Oh yeah. So you know exactly.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's awful. So she's growing up.
I love her though. I love you, sweetie.
Yeah, I love you, Liz.
In case she sees this.
So she's growing up, and she's a great soccer and track star. So gonna put. Oh yeah,
15,
she's good.
That makes her like a prodigy.
She's good.
Right?
Yeah, she's good. So I'm gonna try to see if maybe in a few years she'll come to TU, but
Nice.
maybe the Rinaldi trifecta. But Corey's coming next semester. It's my brother. He's gonna be an engineering. Mechanical engineering major.
Awesome.
So that's pretty exciting. Maybe he'll be here in a few years. Maybe he'll run for student government. Maybe he won't. I don't know. Maybe you'll have him on the show.
Maybe I will.
Maybe you'll have me back. Oh
maybe you could bring him on and be like, this. Remember I was talking about my brother? This is him. He's here.
Yeah. Or I can bring my mother in.
Bring your mother
Yeah.
and we can redo the recipe and she'd be like,
Yeah.
this is how you're supposed to do it. That would be awesome.
Yeah. No, that's fun. But I don't know. I'm from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Scranton.
Scranton. You don't pronounce the first T.
No.
Scranton.
Scranton.
That's
So
not. It's not Scranton.
do you
You only
use
pronounce
batteries?
there's one T. What is it? No.
That was my brother-in-law went to Scranton. He used
Yeah.
to,
I don't know.
No offense, make fun of people from Scranton.
Yeah. People say that we have some kind of
And
accent.
you would talk about the people with, there was one tooth up there, and that, batteries and like some of it's. And I'm sure they're not
Baker
backwoods
Dave, we're
like
much
that.
more
I'm
civil
just-
than what
I
you
know,
than what you think
I'm-
we are.
I love all people from Scranton. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just talking about how other people.
We're talking about losing votes here. This
Right.
guy. He's
Well,
gonna.
luckily I'm not running for office.
No, luckily not. But no, I'm from Scranton. I work in a grocery store up there I used to work in a grocery store for breaks up there called Garrity's Market. I was a produce clerk, so all the fruits and vegetables and parsley, yeah.
It's a good thing you weren't in charge of Worcestershire.
Yeah, I know. Well, we don't sell that. That's not something.
Every grocery store sells that.
yeah.
I guarantee
Is it,
you sold it.
I don't know.
You for
It
sure-
wasn't fresh.
Of course it's not fresh. It's a distilled vinegar-based product that sits in a bottle.
But it's not in a produce department.
This is true.
Yeah.
It's not a produce product.
Exactly. So
All right, we're gonna get the food out of the oven.
look at it. We got the plates. We got one fork. We got another fork here, Dave.
Yeah, we did. Hold on.
Oh, look at that.
Does that look about right?
Yeah, I think so.
You see, I gotta let everybody see it. Like the sauce is thickened. It has reduced quite a bit.
Yeah, it has.
Like 45 minutes will do that in the oven.
Yeah, it
You
does.
can actually see the chicken now,
Yes.
which is pretty exciting.
And you could tell that there was flour on the chicken.
Yes, you can definitely tell there was flour on the chicken.
Jeez. So that's what it looks like when it comes out of the oven.
Okay, so you see how the rice is nice and fluffy,
Yeah. Wow.
and it's got that extra bonus flavor in there.
That
and
was
stuff?
quick. Wow. Yeah. Wow.
So you want that on the bottom, right?
Oh yeah.
That's how we do this?
Oh,
Look,
you-
I'm
give me a
just-
bunch here. Let's
Because
go.
it's your favorite thing, rice.
Oh yeah. This is by far.
I
I
made
didn't
it
eat breakfast
a
either.
little bit less bland, so I hope that it's okay.
Jeez. So you got a nice bed of rice there.
Nice bed of rice.
You always need a nice bed of
Bread of rice.
Yeah. And then you take some chicken. Slap it on top there. And you usually try to take the rest, like the little, the rest of the juice and throw it over the top of the rice. And it's fantastic, buddy. Yeah. Everybody in the set here's like, their mouths are dropped. They're like, oh my gosh, I want some too.
Right, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah. So then we'll do a little cutting here.
Right.
Cut some up.
That's the thing too. I thought a lot of them looked like they were done where you pre-cut it in little chunks.
And we take this. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers with food.
To mom.
To Cindy Rinaldi. Love you, Mom.
Cindy Rinaldi, we love you.
Love you, Mom.
It's not bad. Your kid did all right.
It's all right.
Well, thanks for coming on, man. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Baker Dave. It's all, have me back. I'd love to come back.
We had a
we'll
whole
cook something
year
else
here.
up, too. Oh,
I
yeah,
can,
I know.
I can definitely. Do you know any other recipes?
Baker Dave. Is the Pope Catholic?
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, good. He's coming this soon.
I know.
All right. Well, thanks anyways
Yeah,
for
Mr.
stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks again for joining us here in Baker Dave Presents. And a special thanks to Ryan Rinaldi and his mother, Cindy Rinaldi, for her famous recipe for chicken scampi. It was delicious. Join us again next time when Baker Dave Presents, and remember, every recipe has a story.